The next guest is a Kerry chef who can become Jamie Oliver and Simon Cowell as fans. His outrageous cooking videos have been seen by millions. Take a look at this.
I'm here, about 150 feet, up in a bloody tree, and I'm about to cook a quail, a bird in a tree. Where are the rabbits? Why am I taking care of the rabbits? I'll tell you why I'm taking care of the rabbits, because next week we're shooting them, and I'm going to cook you a rabbit dish. Trust me, try it. You will absolutely love this. This is fish and chips, Treyvaud style.
Please welcome Killarney's finest, Paul Treyvaud. How are you?
I'm in fits of laughter back there with Rosanna talking about Playboy. And if I was over there, there would have been plenty of threesomes and boobs everywhere. So that's no one in the game was a missed opportunity.
Well, I don't think she was looking for threesomes and boobs everywhere. I reckon he cleaned it up for her for the night, like because she's Irish. She probably thought she was prudish. So you're now becoming a new celebrity chef, yeah?
Oh well, I don't know. The last few weeks have just been absolutely insane. I entered a competition run by Simon Cowell online, basically like a Britain's Got Talent online, and loads of people had entered into it. There was about 5 million views on the channel, a couple of 3-4 million subscribers on it. And I got whittled down to the top 3 by Jamie Oliver, and he turned around and said, Treyvaud cooked the best dish, and doesn't mean I'm going to win, but I got runners up, so it's just, since then it's just been insane.
And Simon Cowell's company and manager.
Yeah, Simon Cowell's Psycho, he's doing the whole thing on online, so it's, yeah, he's...
Okay, and Jamie Oliver's now a fan of yours?
He's following me on Twitter. That was just been pretty crazy. We're sending each other a couple of direct messages to each other after the competition. He's giving me, best of luck and seen a lot of the videos, so yeah, it's cool.
And am I right? Is Tom Cruise now a friend of yours as well?
Yeah, we're great mates. This man, on YouTube you get all these kind of direct messages, and all of a sudden we just got this message that said, you've got a huge fan, you're going to find out who very shortly. And about 10 minutes later, all of a sudden Tom Cruise is following me on Twitter. So we haven't had dinner with each other yet, but...
Do you think it's really Tom Cruise? Like, does he sit there all evening?
Well, I'm sure he's probably got a guy paying a bit like you don't have time to do it on your own Twitter, so he's...
Tom Cruise does my Twitter.
Does he?
I'm not suggesting Tom Cruise does guys' Twitters, okay, just to be clear there, okay. So Tom Cruise friend of yours.
Yeah, well, I don't know, but sure, hey, I'll go along. He's following me on Twitter, that's all I know.
Yeah, and listen,
I followed him back. I told him I said better.
He's probably on a chat show now, somewhere in America, and they're going, and Treyvaud is following you on Twitter? And he's like, yeah, I'm so psyched about that. Listen, it all started, you were doing your own little videos and put them out there. Yeah, we have, I think this is the first one you ever did. Let's have a look at it and you can tell us about it.
It's -6 degrees, it's freezing cold, there's snows everywhere, I'm in a pair of shorts. What a starter for Christmas, beautiful fresh Kenmare baked scallops, wild rocket and Sneem black pudding. Guys, trust me, you'll love it. Happy Christmas.
I'm wondering where you had the Sneem black pudding there, but we move on from that. So that was the first one you did. Why did you decide to do it?
You've just increased my subscribers tenfold with that guy, fair play to you. I tell you what happened about 5 years ago when all this kind of recession stuff started. The first 2.5 years were like every business. It was just
so you've Treyvaud's restaurant.
Treyvaud's restaurant on High Street on Killarney, and everyone says at the end of it, what the hell did your man say it was called? So it's very easy. Ladies were right across from Penny's and lads were right beside Paddy Power's. Can't miss us. So, yeah, what happened was, like, we were going through, like every business, we were going through, like, tough times and everything. Myself, my brother, who has the restaurant with me, Mark, you just dig in, you do what you got to do to make sure you survive. And we said, look, we're going to have to do something kind of out of the ordinary to get this going, and it started snowing about 2.5 years ago, and it was the first time we were in for a real bumper December, and all of a sudden we started getting cancellation after cancellation. I just thought, jeez, I just don't believe this. So all of a sudden we got a phone call on a Thursday for the following Friday week to cancel a group of 20 because of the weather. And I said, right, that's it. I had the gym gear in the car with me. Got into it, went as far as I could in the car up to Kerry Mountains and climbed the rest of the way and brought my trusty cameraman Tones with me. And we started filming basically on a camera phone. Cooked up the Kenmare Bay scallops, put it up, uploaded it onto Facebook, and we called it Freezing My Scallops Off. And it just went bananas. And we were doing Radio Kerry interviews and all over newspapers and all this kind of stuff. Good friends with Keith Barry, and he turned around and he said, don't be a Chesney Hawkes, don't do a one-hit wonder. If you got to keep going. So I turned around, I said, do you know what, I was driving over and I saw this tree and I said, geez, it'd be great to climb that now, hook a quail up there because no one's done that. So up I went, 150 feet up a tree, made a second video and again just went crazy, it's about 126,000 views on it or something like that, and yeah, just kept going.
And is it bringing in business to the restaurant?
Oh, absolutely. So I tell you, I got a phone call last March and he all of a sudden, God damn it, I'm not talking to Paul. He was Italian.
Tom Cruise!
He was Italian. And he turned around and he says, I was Henry. You know, my mom told me not to curse, but he said that, not me.
Okay.
He said, I just want to go on YouTube and find something for dinner. And all of a sudden I come across this crazy Irish guy in shorts and snow everywhere. God, it was amazing. I thought, okay, it's a bit weird. And so he said, I'm coming over, I'm bringing my wife. And I said, oh, jeez, thank God. He said, I'm bringing my wife and kids over. So I said, great. That June, this pod arrives in from Dallas. I said, you got to get me. That's my own. He didn't say that. I said, you got to be shitting me. I said, I can't believe big hug. I told you I was coming. I said, this is just bananas. So I'd say it accounts for about 25% of the business in the restaurant.
Okay, and people remember the name now because it's an unusual name. Treyvaud is not a Killarney name, is it?
No. That's what my father-in-law said at our wedding. He said, geez, she could have married a Murphy or a Sullivan, but no, she had to go find a Treyvaud. So my dad is Swiss, from the French-speaking part of Switzerland. So that's where the name comes from.
And your dad was a chef?
He was.
Your dad cooked for Elvis?
Elvis, yeah. We actually had that dish in the restaurant as well. He cooked him guinea fowl when Elvis was on the trains over in the army in Germany.
Okay, that's probably the healthiest thing Elvis ever ate.
Probably, yeah.
Was it peanut butter smeared all over it? Deep fried?
Yeah, and in between another burger or something, yeah.
And he cooked for Muhammad Ali when Muhammad Ali was in Ireland.
That's right, in '72 he fought Al Blue Lewis, is that his name? And he stayed up in Kiltiernan. And Dad's friend owned the hotel at the time, so he asked him to go up and cook for him. He said it was the easiest meal he ever had to cook. It was a 20-ounce T-bone steak, rare, breakfast, lunch and dinner. And then Muhammad Ali would put on these 6-pound weighted boots and he'd run up and down where that ski slope was, up and down, and that was his training machine.
Wow, no vegetables?
No vegetables.
Or was he getting this right
now? Look, if we were supposed to be eating vegetables, God would not have made animals out of meat.
So come here, the thing is though, right, we are out our ears with celebrity chefs and, you know, guys telling us how to cook, making us feel inadequate essentially a lot of these programs. Have you got something new to offer, like, or
well, I tell you, it's as simple as this, right? That skiing fella has all the good-looking people taken care of. All the mammies love Nevin. I never have a waistline or a cleavage like Rachel Allen, although speaking to Rosanna there backstage, won't relate the latter just yet. So I'm going after all the nutters and all the mad guys and having a bit of crack. So what I'm doing is, it's all about having a laugh, having fun. Cooking is easy. It's not a chore. It's not that hard. It's like, go back to basics and have a bit of crack. Do it with your family. Sit down and enjoy yourself. That's my kind of angle, but it's a lot of insanity goes along with it.
I can see there's a lot of insanity. For example, what's this about a race between you and James O'Reilly?
Jeez, where'd you get that one from? Where can I say this? You see, well, our beloved Minister for Health is trying to implement it's a failed concept that they're trying to put in the States and the UK with calories on menus.
Why is it a failed concept?
Because where he's getting his information from is based on the fast food operators and for the large multinationals that are actually causing the obesity problem. They're saying that there's a drop of 6%, but what's happening is people they're filling out these surveys and they're saying, yeah, calories on menus would influence me to possibly pick something different. If I gave you on a piece of paper there's this amount of calories in this, or there's this amount of calories in that, you'd say, oh, I'm going to pick the one with the least amount of calories. So you'd end up picking a Mars bar or a Snickers, and the other one was an avocado. So you're going to tell me that you picked the right thing based on calories? So I said to the minister, if you're going to turn around and challenge an entire industry that's already on its knees on this horseshit information that you've after coming up with, am I allowed to say that? Too late.
Enough for a future quota.
So I turned around and I said, do you know what? Let's make this very easy. The reason why obesity is out there is because people are eating so much processed food, and the ingredients that are in this that aren't even food are scientifically proven to cause obesity. And there's MSG and there's all this other kind of stuff, we won't go into it. But this is what's causing obesity in my opinion. And I said to the minister, I said, look, let's have a race. Whoever wins can decide whether calories go on menus or not.
Why challenge him to a race in particular?
Well, I said, it's all you want to talk about. You're the guy who's saying you want to make it a healthy issue and all this kind of stuff. Says nothing healthier than having a race. So I said, let's do it.
And you reckon you beat him, yeah?
Well, I have to admit, I got a bit scared now because there was a rumour going around Leinster House that he had roped in 2 previous Ministers for Health for giving him training, Mary Harney and Brian Cowan. So.
Ah, no, come on.
declined the race.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But
so, you're working on the TV show now?
Yeah. Hopefully so. This is something that's never been seen, never been filmed on Irish TV. It's a total different concept. So.
What is it?
Oh, I can't tell you. This is we got to get it finalised, get the whole thing put together and pitch it, and hopefully the powers to be, maybe somebody watching it now might turn around and say, yeah, this
is going to be different from all the other films.
Oh, absolutely, totally different.
Give me something. Naked? You want me naked?
Might be a bit of that, yeah.
Okay, excellent. So late night TV show.
Yeah, I'd say it probably will be over the watershed.
Okay, well listen, good luck with everything.
Thanks very much.
We'll be seeing a lot more. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Treyvaud.